NBC5 Responds, a suburban woman says what started with a postcard quickly turned into a relentless scam with hundreds of high-pressure phone calls and then strangers showing up at her door.
Now, by the end, this retired nun from Wheeling tells NBC5 Responds her life savings was gone. PJ Randhawa reveals how an unexpected Good Samaritan stepped in to help uncover the truth.
If you haven't heard of Publishers Clearinghouse giveaways, they used to be a big deal.
Won the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes.
80-year-old Renee Panecka knew all about the old-school sweepstakes giant, so when the retired nun received a notice in the mail and a phone call that she'd won $10 million and a new car, she believed it.
They said that in order to receive the prizes, I would have to pay luxury and sales tax.
Were they convincing?
Yes.
Renee lives alone and without internet or a cell phone, hoping the digital isolation would protect her from scammers. But without access to the Publishers Clearinghouse warnings online, she started sending the scammers money. The calls kept coming, asking for more money, until one day she stopped answering. Then came a knock at the door.
They were sent out a locksmith from Chicago.
The locksmith told NBC5 Responds he got a call from somebody claiming to be Renee's grandson, saying she was locked out of her car. When the locksmith arrived at her house, the scammer begged him to put Renee on the phone. That's when he says he realized the caller wasn't Renee's grandson at all. He says it's not the first time this has happened. Scammers have sent him to elderly victims' homes, hoping to reconnect after the victims cut off contact.
He then called the police department and really got them actively involved.
Yes, we do see that often because it's the loss of contact and they don't want to lose contact with those people.
By then, Renee had already drained nearly $400,000 from her 401k, sending 5 personal checks to different addresses across the country in order, she thought, to claim her jackpot.
San Antonio, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona.
She kept all the names, addresses, and account numbers she sent money to.
With all of this information, do you think police should be able to find these people or at least have some suspects?
Yes.
But it turns out those names led police to other victims, elderly people who were unknowingly helping the scammers move stolen money out of the country. They're also known as money mules.
A lot of times you're not going to be able to charge them because they're unaware of what's happening. They themselves are getting scammed.
Police say they're now working with the FBI because Renee is the victim of a complex scam linked to international organized crime. And they believe she likely got on the scammers' radar because she almost fell victim to a Medicare scam just a year before.
When they realize, hey, we lost this scam, they'll wait till it cools down a little bit, kind of out of your mind, and then reinitiate.
Now, instead of enjoying her twilight years, Renee is searching for a part-time job just to make ends meet.
I no longer have the funds that could be available for medical care.
Renee's family has set up a GoFundMe account to help her with her daily expenses. Now, police say if you've been the victim of a scam in the past, change your phone number and contact info so you're not targeted again. Publishers Clearinghouse says it will never ask you for money to claim a prize or notify you in advance if you have won a prize. PJ Randhawa, NBC5 Responds.